Oh. What's up, Stage Ready Performance? Patrick here. Today, we're on day 15 of learning fingerstyle guitar. I'm learning this right now on Jamplay. This is kind of like a case study, honestly. This is the best way I can describe it, is I'm tracking my progress as I'm learning fingerstyle from Jamplay. So if you kind of want to know, I'm going to try and make that intro to every video just so you know kind of what's going on here. Because I'm not teaching fingerstyle because I can't teach it. However, if you're interested in learning fingerstyle or guitar in general or certain types of genres in guitar, I'm putting it up here just to show you kind of like what the progress is for me. It may not be different for you. It could be slower. It probably could be faster. I'm practicing 20 minutes a day, and just tracking my progress. Thanks to Jamplay, they give me a pretty good, pretty good lesson set for me to learn from. Anyways, so day 15. We're going to talk about moving that bass line around. I probably said it all 3 videos, but really it's the tough one. At first, like with the C chord, just hitting those 5th and 4th strings around while you're holding the C chord, just chilling there. And then for G, 5th and 6th. Actually, that's a lie. 5th and 4th. So I remember that. Anyways, that's very country. Let me pull up my pick. Yeah, I definitely remember that because I was learning some country things from Steve Yulberg and Jamplay when I was doing my beginner lessons. Anyways, very a country vibe, but it's just picking. You're just finger picking, and those are majors in the G, major notes in G. So, anyways, between that. Let's get through this. E, talk about the E chord. Again, keep alternating between that, and then the reason it's such a big deal is because actually these bass lines are giving me a problem for when I play the melody notes with my 3 fingers. Because if I'll just recap and just do C, so as far as like the 2 fingers the bass line goes, it's fine. We got this next level of basically bass notes where you get that 3, or you get that 3rd one, because in C, you can play that G right there and it goes well. And when you're walking down the bass line, it just sounds right. It sounds country. Like, this sounds really country right now. But it's not really. Fingerstyle's not you all probably know that. It's not purely, country, but since most of these chords are rudimentary, a lot of the countries play with C, G, and D. So that's kind of like what I'm playing with right now. But anyway, so I'm trying to get that same melody going on with this. I'm gonna slow this down. It's a little fast. It's easy with the 2, but when you have that 3rd one, it's a little different. Try that one more time. As you can see, I'm making mistakes. That's just it's gonna happen. Day 15 recording me doing this. That's basically what it is. It's actually kind of neat. Is even though this is kind of teaches me about guitars. If you play guitar, videotape yourself, because when you're playing with other people, playing in front of other people or for people, you make a mistake. You feel like you get embarrassed. Honestly, you feel this rush of embarrassment. And you think it's coming from everyone else. You think you're feeling this energy off other people. It's really coming from you, because if I mess up right here and I'm in front of this video, the idea of more than 10 people watching this video doesn't hit me. The idea of more than just my immediate family watching these videos doesn't hit me. It's really just oh crap, they're gonna think I'm bad, and that's just me. It's not really the video is not giving the camera's not giving me any vibes. In fact, there's no vibes. That's kind of what makes it hard to make this video. But it's interesting when you videotape yourself or play for other people. You think the vibes coming off the people is really yourself. And yeah, I just got to tell myself every day, it's like you've been playing guitar 2 months, 2 months in concession. Like yeah, you had 3 months before 5 years ago, but I'm kind of starting from the ground up, except for conceptual knowledge and a little bit of muscle memory. But anyways, so that's C. So we'll play G and try and see if we can get through that. So I'm still fumbling around just because I've been practicing so much of the 2 that I get stuck in that. And so when I think about it, I'm like, oh, I gotta change that. And when you change that, everything else kind of messes up. So anyways, I'm getting better at that. Let's go to E. Again, let's slow it down. So anyways, that's E. Still working on it. Let's go for D. So again, just show my progress. Day 15. Let's check it out. Anyways, so that's D. I think there's... Honestly, like, I've really just been focusing on G and C because it's been such a pain. But as I start... Again, this is a lot more about the bass line and the melody notes because I've memorized melody notes from previous lesson. Now I'm just bringing it all together. Next video will be more about hammer-ons. I think I talked about the hammer-ons being this lesson series, but I'm still working on the hammer-ons, and I'm not even ready to show them on the video yet. You know what? Since I said that, I'm gonna do some hammer-ons. After I show the A, just because I have done a little bit of hammer-ons, might as well show all the progress. I think, yeah, sure. Now this is ridiculous. A. E, you just, whenever you play the melody notes, you get your pinky on that 4 when you start playing it, like you start going, you hit that one, and that's kind of the end, and then you go back, and so you just kind of hit the end of the scale. But anyway, so that's kind of like, so at this one, that was for E. Now for A, I asked you to play that scale, and again, you play the 2. You gotta hit that 5. That 5 is really deep, so I end up spreading out real far because my hands aren't real big. Anyways, so as I've been showing about that, talking about it, and showing a little bit, I don't know how to show about that. But anyways. So that's kind of like what's been going down so far. Told you I'd do some hammer-ons. And really the whole idea of using the hammer-ons has been really instilled for the alternating picking. So I'm hammering on that G, which actually gives me more time to play the chord. And the same thing you do for G. And the G kind of makes me... And then, of course, you can hammer on Actually, I don't think I've ever really hammered on with the C. Definitely shows. Anyways, I'm working on that. Really, I've been working too hard on the melodies. I'm just trying to do those hammer-ons for the melodies right there. I definitely have to practice that a little bit more. I'm definitely not used to it with something else besides my thumb. So that's basically what's been going on with day 15. A lot of stuff still. It's really just about practice, and I'm practicing about 20 minutes a day. That's actually what I'm shooting for. Just because I don't know, I get busy, and I think 20 minutes a day is pretty realistic, and especially since I'm not just doing this for myself, but honestly, if you're wanting to learn, there's a fly in here. If you're wanting to learn fingerstyle or some type of genre, and I'm gonna go through it with jam play, then figure you can see kind of like what that natural progression looks like. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about anything, ask in the comment section. Please like the video, subscribe. If there's anything you want to see in particular, let me know, and see you next time.